Excuse me. There are men that their name is connecting us to God, the God we are talking about. There are men that through their name we knew the name of the God we are praying to. There are men that is through their name we knew the God we are praying to. So when you are praying, it will come to a time when you are praying and you did not mention the name of these men through which you are praying to, you know the God you are praying to. That God will stop answering your prayer. It's not that God is not real. I want to shock you. There was a man called Jehoshaphat. There was a time he was praying to God and God was no longer hearing him. He now began to remind God of his covenant with Abraham. He now remind God of his relationship with Abraham. Immediately he told the God, you know, you are Abraham's friend and I'm coming to you through Abraham. Heaven responded. Somebody did not hear me. You didn't hear me. 2 Chronicles 25 and 8. I say heaven responded. He responded. There are name of men. It's through them we knew the name of the God we are talking about. They are the one that told you about the name of that God. You are coming the God of life, the God of this, the God of this. I can't die. I'm no harm. How do you know this God? Did you wake up and no harm? So you want spirit to ignore men that make them popular, that make men to know them. Excuse me, there's something about spirits. God is a God of covenant. Spirit keep covenant with men, with names of men through which they reach out the earth. That was why if you go to heaven, there are 12 gates in heaven. Of those 12 gate names of the apostles, God couldn't ignore James, Peter, John, because it's through them that his name was made known on earth. There are names that heaven will never ignore. Name that make a spirit popular. A name that make people people thousand join to serve a spirit. Then you will say that the name is not important. Look at the 2 Chronicles so that we pray. Yes. Then Joseph stood in the assembly of Judea
and Jerusalem,
in
the house of the Lord,
in the house of the Lord,
before the new court,
and said,
O Lord God of our fathers,
oh God, Lord God of my father,
are you not God?
Are you not God
in heaven?
When he was talking God of my father, nobody answered him. But when he linked it to a name of a man and began to remind God that is he not the God of Abraham, that is through Abraham, covenant of the name of Abraham, he knew him. God came quickly. Go ahead.
And do you not rule over the kingdoms of the nations?
Did you not rule over the kingdom of the nation?
And in your hand,
is
there not power?
Is there not power
and might? So that no one is able to withstand you.
So that no one is able to withstand you.
Are you not our God?
Look at it. He said, are you not our God?
Who drove out the inhabitants of this land?
Who drove out the inhabitants of the land?
Before your people Israel. And gave it to the descendant of Abraham.
Look at it. And gave it to the descendant of Abraham.
Your friend forever.
Immediately he told God, you know Abraham was your friend. I knew you through Abraham. I came to you through Abraham. Heaven responded to Jehoshaphat immediately. So when there is a time, we keep praying and keep separating the men, the name of men, through which we know the name of the God. That God will no longer answer us until we remind God about his covenant with those men. That is through those names we believe him as a God. Then if he's a God, he will respond quickly.